water are essential to life. Without them, you will literally die. Correct nutrition means not only having enough food, but the right kinds of food as well. This being said, we don't want to just live, we want to live our best lives. The correct nutrition can be the difference between feeling great and feeling mediocre. And I honestly believe that there are people walking around thinking, you know what, I feel okay, but it's because you are unaware of how good your body is designed to feel. The food choices you choose to eat on a regular basis will either heal or harm you, and many of us are in a fortunate position that we have the choice of what to put inside our bodies. Throughout this course, I will teach you how to eat to feel amazing and live a long and healthy life. So guys, what is the first building block of your nutrition understanding? It's understanding the concepts of healthy eating patterns. An outdated way of thinking about nutrition was to demonize certain foods like butter, or food groups like dairy, or even certain nutrients like carbohydrates. But we now know that that's not the right way to think about food. We eat food every day in combination with other foods on a regular basis, not in isolation, and certainly not as single nutrients. By demonizing foods, you may cause yourself to spiral into a negative diet binge cycle. Once you start a new diet, especially a restrictive one, you will naturally feel deprived. This happens on both a physical and a psychological level. I mean, think about it. If I tell you not to eat something, what is the very first thing that you want? These thoughts and feelings often will lead to food cravings. After a while, you will naturally give in to these cravings and may end up binging. A binge will lead to feelings of being out of control, and this is often accompanied with a lot of guilt. None of us like feeling out of control, and so we start our new diet and restart the entire cycle. The diet binge cycle leads to a lifetime of yo-yo dieting and a poor relationship with food. You'll suffer from diet mentality with distorted hunger and satiety cues, and instead of your health improving, it actually deteriorates as you may lack important nutrients. In addition to this, we need to think about nutrition not only in relation to our weight, but in relation to our health and our well-being. There are so many factors that need to be considered when making nutrition choices. Some of these factors were highlighted by the Association for Dietetics in South Africa in one of their Dietitian Week campaigns. These factors include, but are not limited to, your age and gender, your body image, activity levels, work pattern, food and nutrient intake, food availability, family and lifestyle, culture, your body size, your mental well-being, cooking skills, taste and your eating habits, symptoms and conditions, religion and beliefs, your environment, literacy levels, existing medication, and your budget. So I always think of this infographic when I go to dinner parties and people very casually ask me to create them a meal plan. Guys, I want you to remember that nutrition is not simple and the answers are never black and white. There are so many factors to consider, and what is applicable to one person may not be applicable to another. Research has shown time and time again that our eating patterns, not single foods, food groups, or nutrients, have an interactive, synergistic, and potentially cumulative relationship. They are good predictors for optimal health and are also related to a reduction of risk for certain diseases and can even prevent an early death. So guys, don't overemphasize or feel guilty for small indiscretions in your diet. Focus on the big picture. Try your best to eat healthy foods most of the time, and don't stress about the unhealthy choices you make some of the time. Single foods, food groups, and single nutrients are all just pieces of a bigger puzzle known as your eating pattern.